My name is C1, and I have built a lot of AI agents, AI automations in my career. I've built a lot of softwares for enterprise companies like Salesforce, Microsoft, but I've also built a lot of AI agent automations for growing business. So today I want to talk about before you build your first AI agent, I'm going to share with you the fastest way to validate the idea so it actually helps your team. Let's dive in. So why this matters? So most failures happens because we automate the wrong thing or scare the team. And I think we should do it right. First of all, when you're gonna start talk across department, don't guess. Ask 2 to 3 people in finance, business development, sales, ops. And the question can be, what repetitive task wastes your time every week? Instead of deliver the messaging, hey guys, I'm gonna build this agent and potentially, take your job. And that's just very bad messaging. And people already very scared nowadays. AI is coming for our job. AI is replacing my colleagues. AI is gonna replace me. And you need really think through how do you approach this topic. It's sensitive, but at the very end of the day, you are trying to make your team more efficient and make your team members, your employees' life easier. It's a good starting point. So instead of saying, hey, I'm going to build this AI agent, what do you think you can use this AI agent for? And it's selective bias, right? At the end of the day, what you get, the answer most likely will be something that's not super useful. So instead of asking what AI agents you think we can build, ask about their day-to-day, like what repetitive tasks waste your time every single week, and what would you make be happier, and if you never do it again, what is the thing, and where do handoffs breaks or get delayed? You dive deep into the workflow itself and ask about the operation itself. Also, you need to really message it correctly. So this is about productivity plus relief and not a replacement. AI takes boring, low value, and repetitive work, and you are becoming an AI agent manager. You are supervise the outcome. We'll start small, measure the impact, and keep human in control. So with this messaging and also the way you dive deep into the workflow will sincerely help the team. And your trust me employee will be cooperative because they will give you what AI could possibly do the best, which is repetitive, boring, and needs to be delegated. Next, let's talk about what's the next step, right? Let's pick top 3 repetitive tasks per team. In the finance department, for example, you can collections of follow-ups like weekly AR status, invoice reminders, and make sure the bookkeeper is doing the right thing and do a quick check, a red flagging of the bookkeeping of different invoices, for example. On the BD and sales side, make sure the quotes get follow-ups and proposal draft, first touch outreach. All these things can be easily automated by AI agents. And as the owner or your team leader can easily text or chat with the AI agent to understand how's the sales pipeline going. It just saves a lot of communication costs and also make all these low-level, boring, repetitive jobs go away for a team member so they can spend more time with clients, go out with client, or close more deals. For the ops team, one example is data entry between all the different tools. Maybe you are using Salesforce, you're using Soho, you're using Notion, and all these data entry between different tools, it's just so time wasting. So ask about your ops team, which part of the data entry they hate the most, and about scheduling, right? The ops team dealing with a lot of scheduling and back and forth with clients. All these things can be easily automated by AI agents. So here is the criteria of the cheat sheet. First of all, gotta be high frequency. Second of all, it has very clear rules, and you have to have the template, which is low risk. You cannot go with very high risk items like just have the AI agent to do the accounting. But for bookkeeping, it can do. But for accounting, no. So remember, low risk tasks. And it's not perfect, right? It's already being done by your team member. Because it's high repetitive, they make human errors, so it's not perfect. And at the end of the day, if these jobs get automated, time saved. Another thing is once you identify the AI agent you want to build and you deploy it to your team, then you need to start thinking about iterate. Because software, as anything else in my career, I've learned is that it's not static. Even you have a car. Think about it, you have a car, you have a Land Rover, you have an Audi. You need to do the maintenance work for it. You have the service you need to perform on a vehicle. It's the same thing for AI agents because that's a misunderstanding of software, which is it needs maintenance, and because your team, how your team works, the workflow changes so fast, and it changes a lot because your company grow, you have more clients, you are getting into a different market segment, your business is expanding to a different state. So it's critical to make sure your AI agent is evolving and updating and have the maintenance job performed on it, so it can work well with your existing or your new team. So ship fast, then you keep iterating. For example, deploy a tiny agent for one task, one team, 1 week. keep expanding the new agents deployments, and then you need to track it, you need to monitor it, like how much time it have saved for you, what's the human error has reduced, and the response will be time saved, money saved. And have regular meetings with your team, right? Like after you deploy the AI agent, like 10 minutes per week or 10 minutes per 2 weeks, which is the tech industry standards. You need to adopt this kind of methodology, like have a retrospective, look at the new tool have deployed, what to tweak, right? What's needs to be stopped, and what need to scale to more larger scale, to more client or to different departments. These are things you need to sit down with your team and get the results and answers back. So rinse and repeat with tasks I just talked about. Your agent deployment will get better and better. You'll gradually realize you're not just what you were before. The company become AI enabled or AI driven. So it's just way more competitive compared to your peers who are not adapting this approach. So guys, what I'm trying to say today is do this with your first AI agent and try to stick with this methodology, and your first AI agent will stick. If you want help design and iterating one agent, join the waitlist at Bitta.ai, which is www.bitta.ai. You will see the waitlist at the bottom, or email me directly. You can find my email address in my channel's detail or in the description. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a happy first agent deployment.